Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with the echo.
It might not echo with our new mic.
I wonder if it will, but I'm sitting here once again with the love of my life, Dustin Dopamine.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Well, I just woke up from a nap because I've been working myself to death.
You're patootie.
Yeah.
I say you're patootie.
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 That's like you saying Sugarloaf the other day.
Sugarloaf. I'm still down for the Sugarloaf in the nickname. A few people in the comment section were down for the Sugarloaf in the nickname.
See, now this lighting, it doesn't make it look like I have missing hair right here, so this lighting's not bad. That echo is something
Well,
else,
I mean... Don't you pinch my nose. So you have a little bit of a receding hairline. Nobody cares. It just happens. You get older.
That's true. It is what it is at this point. I don't even care. I'm at that age where you just let it all hang out. Who gives a... Anyway.
Same. Same. That's why I'm always on sweats.
So what did we come here to talk about today?
I don't even remember. I think it was something about Trisha Paytas.
Oh,
Trisha Paytas forgave Shane Dawson. And people think that Shane forgave Trisha because he said somewhere, I guess, like maybe in that video, his comeback video, he said that his good friend gave him something that has to do with the cat.
Yeah, like a statue or something.
Yeah, like a statue. And a lot of people are like, is that Trisha? Because didn't Trisha buy that for him?
Well, I mean, did we not all see that coming? Honestly, because...
Of course we saw it coming.
There's many different reasons why this would happen, because if you think about it, Trisha is very hated on the internet right now. Can't even talk, girl. And Shane is somewhat popular again, I guess, because people have welcomed him back.
People really welcomed Shane back. A lot better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to see more like negativity surrounding it, people trying to drag him, all that kind of stuff. But I've only seen like a handful. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places. I'm not literally sitting there like scouring the internet looking to see if people are hating on Shane Dawson. But from his comment section, it was very well received.
Yeah, it was very well received. But the thing is, like, Trisha... I don't know if it's genuine coming from Trisha saying that she forgives Shane, because you never know Trisha's intentions.
Well, she also said that she believes in like second, third, fourth, and so on chances for people to come back. Because you know Trisha has been canceled many a time. People have tried to drag Trisha across social media. She kind of gets away with it the same way I would say that Nikita gets away with it, because sometimes she'll just brush off very serious things completely and then try to start drama again with Gabby Hanna.
Yeah, that whole thing is weird. I don't understand why Trisha likes to go after Gabby, like, and I'm not the biggest Gabby Hanna fan at all by any means.
Has Gabby responded at all?
No.
Okay, we have to commend Gabby on that, because you know that well, she might be like gearing up for something, we don't know. But up until now, Gabby has not said anything regarding Trisha's little, was it like a little series, like a short series?
Like
I think
7 episodes?
Is it on Trisha Talks? Is that the name?
No, it's on TikTok.
No, but I think she uploads them to YouTube as well. It's like shorts.
Oh, I don't know.
And I heard that she has like another channel, maybe it's the channel that she did her podcast on, where apparently she's quitting her podcast.
Oh yeah, because she said it causes too much drama, too much trouble.
Well, I mean, isn't that Trisha though? Like causing drama, causing trouble. That was like frenemies. Yeah. That was all frenemies was. It was causing drama, causing trouble for other people.
There was something, I don't remember what it was, that made me think that maybe Trisha and Shane were like okay before, because there was a video a couple months ago that was on Ryland's channel, and there was a purse there that a lot of people speculated that was Trisha's. So maybe they've been hanging out. Maybe they're actually like friendly again.
Do you think that Trisha was just going after like Ryland and Shane on frenemies to get people talking about them once again?
I don't know.
Like drum up a little bit of drama, so people are like, well, where's Shane? He's not saying anything about this. What's going on?
It's really interesting to me that Trisha would forgive Shane after she pretty much said that he was a horrible demon, awful person, and that he's associated with Jeffree Star, because we all know that Jeffree and Shane are
She said they sold their souls.
Yeah.
They sold their souls basically to the devil.
That's kind of a hard thing to come back from when you argue with someone like that. Like, of course, I love to see people squash things and move on and I guess not beef or fight anymore, but that's a very big thing to accuse someone and say that they're just basically evil, and then just say, oh, I forgive you. So it makes me believe that there's more there, that they're actually like cool again. I don't know. The internet's just a funny place. If they're gonna get along and they're gonna be happy and they're not gonna fight back and forth, but you know,
everyone's just coming together.
Shane never said anything about Trisha.
No.
Like publicly bad, so I admire Shane for that. Because it's very hard to keep your mouth shut when somebody's on the internet and they're saying such awful, nasty things about you, you know? So, I mean, claps to Mr. Shane Dawson.
And it's actually like a big platform, too, on frenemies, because so many people are into that, so many people are tuned in.
Well, if you think about it in that way, then I guess Trisha kind of had Shane up against the wall, because that was a time when Shane was not uploading or even really on social media at all.
So maybe she was trying to provoke him to post something or say something, like break that silence. And maybe she really knew that he wouldn't, because he was trying to work on his image and trying to like just change everything.
It's kind of like she, I don't know what you would call it, but remember she was like, yeah, and Shane's talking about his comeback, and she allegedly like knew the date that it was supposed to be and all of that. So Shane might have came back sooner had it not had been for Trisha Paytas. So that's a really interesting way to look at it, you know?
That is very interesting. You know another person that knows Trisha, moving on from her, Nikocado Avocado, he's apparently being canceled on Reddit.
Again?
Like, he's being canceled on Reddit. They're not going to talk about him anymore in certain forums because they're over him. They think that he's literally eating himself to death.
He is
what I saw.
And
I have to agree. I have to agree.
We discussed this in my video. Like, Nikocado, like, make your money, do whatever. But, like, there's two opposite ends of the spectrum. I'm not saying one is worse than the other, but you have Eugenia Cooney, you have Nikocado.
Nikocado is sitting there on his, I think it's in his thumbnail, actually, of him with, like, a fucking...
It's a CPAP
machine.
Yeah.
Like...
That to me, like, it's one thing if you acknowledge that you have like a thing going on with your body and it's debilitating, but it's another when you exploit that, when you know what you're doing can affect other people, because other people are going to see this and they're not going to take that type of shit seriously because they see Nikocado shoving his face full of tacos, burritos, and pizzas and all this.
I really don't understand how he eats that much.
I don't either.
There has to be like cuts in that video, and he must be really good at editing or have like a really good editor, because that's a shit ton of food. Like, I could never even like imagine. You know I love food.
Yeah.
But I could never imagine that. And so I think that there must be some takes where he's like, okay, I'm gonna stop for a minute. I'm gonna go over here, blow up the bathroom, and I'm gonna come back.
Well, you know, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I don't even care. But back in the day, when Nikocado was very real thin and vegan, he was not healthy then. He's not healthy now. So there's a pattern there with his eating that
it's like he went to the different side of like the spectrum when it comes to
it. So I mean, on the comments on my video, a lot of people were like, "I can't believe that you would say." They were trying to say that I was saying that overeating is not as bad as not eating. They're both equally bad. I've had an eating disorder. And the whole thing with Nikocado kind of makes me very mad because he does not take that seriously. The fact that he has gained so much weight and he's doing...
He had a video titled, like, finding out that I have diabetes. And he tried to, like, turn it into a joke.
That's not
like, it's not a joke, like, at all.
Like, you can have all the money in the world, but what are you going to do when you die from a heart attack? And how old is he? Like, 33, 34? What are you gonna do? Like,
I'm sure that Orlin would.
You're gonna have all that. Well, I mean, hell, he's gonna do it too. Because look at Orlin.
Orlin would record the like heart attack happening and then be like, "Oh, gotta hit publish before I call anyone to come take care of this."
It's gross and disgusting, and it's exploitive. Like, how does someone exploit theirself? Because that's what Nikocado is doing. He is like slowly putting his foot in the grave for money on the internet, and that's sad.
That's what it is. He's literally addicted to getting money, and people hate watch him just the same way that they hate watch Eugenia Cooney. They don't care about the actual person. They're just like trying to watch the. I'm gonna say train wreck.
Nikocado could do the same type of videos, the same type of mukbangs without all of that crap that he eats, and he would still get views. People are not watching him for the food. They're watching him because the way he acts, and he throws things and he acts crazy. You know, that's why people are watching him.
I used to say that I understood why people watched him in Orlin because it was like the banter back and forth. But then as I watched a few more videos, I'm like, okay, it's the same thing. Yeah. Every single time. It's the same banter back and forth. It's like, okay, I got it, haha, over there, but it's like you really like just beat it into the ground.
Yeah. No, they've done it time and time again.
I don't know. But let us know your thoughts and opinions down below, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video and the echo. I hope it's not too bad. But love you. See you in the next one.
Bye guys.